All right, Reed. How's it going, man? It's been a minute.
It has been a minute. It already feels like it's been a year since Tulane's been playing football, but a lot of stuff has been happening per usual with Tulane. We got a lot of stuff to talk about today.
Yeah, we do. We played a bowl game. We started a new year, Reed. The playoffs are going on. It's been fun. How you been? How you been doing?
I've been good. Been having a little bit of time off. Um, had some little bit of travel over the holidays, but
Yeah.
I'm always excited to talk about Tulane football. What about you?
Yeah, same. I stayed local. I didn't do too much during the holiday season, but that's good. Got some rest. But I mean, it feels like it's been forever, Reed, since we talked ball, since we talked Tulane football. And everyone's talking about the transfer portal. So we decided to do a little live stream here for the fans. I see there's almost 30 of y'all watching already. Welcome to the Uptown Update. I'm excited to have y'all, and yeah, we got a special guest today in the title of our video here. The newest defensive back for the Green Wave, KC Eziomume, is going to join us, and we're excited to have him on here in a little bit.
Yeah, dude, it's going to be a ton of fun. I always love talking to players, hearing the ins and outs of how all this stuff works. But, Jack, you want to get started talking about the Tulane transfer portal, kind of set the stage on what's been going on?
Yeah, let's do it. So, do you want to start, Reed, with players that have left the Green Wave, that have exited in the portal, and then we can kind of get into some of the big additions on offense, and then we can switch to the defense real quick. How does that
Yeah,
sound?
yeah, let's definitely do that. We talked about some of it already because some of it's been out for a little bit. We have three quarterbacks that are either in the portal or have already transferred. Darian Mensah, Ty Thompson, Kai Horton. Makai Hughes is currently in the portal, along with Shoddy and Trey Cornice at the running back position. Alex Bauman, incredible tight end, recently transferred to Miami. We wish him all the best. A couple other guys that have entered recently are Josh Goins and Kai Preen. Anyone else out there that I'm missing, Jack?
I don't think you missed anyone. I think we got them all. We might have missed some. It's hard to keep track nowadays, but a lot of opportunity, right? First guys coming back, some new guys entering. A few I want to highlight, obviously, since we're losing three quarterbacks, are Donovan Leary, quarterback transfer from Illinois, and then TJ Finley, a well-traveled, very experienced quarterback who's going to join the Wave here. Reed, I know you're familiar with him from his time at Auburn. And then, yeah, it's a great opportunity for young guys like Kellen Tasby, Dagan Bruno, who've been around and grinding it out on the practice team. They're going to get a good look. And then at running back, obviously we lost three guys as well. But in addition to Duda Barnes and Jamori McClure, who I'm really excited for both of them that they're going to get a chance. Tulane recently added Maurice Turner from Louisville, as well as Zuberi Mobley, who our friend JJ Metz is super high on out of FAU. So, you're looking at playmakers. We didn't mention any receivers other than Kai Preen and Reed, who left the portal, but our top three guys are graduating. So it'll be a great chance for Shaz Preston, for Sean Nichols, and then a few other transfers, namely Amari Hayes and Jimmy Callaway from Louisville, coming in at wide receiver. Reed, you wanna move over to the defense?
Yeah, definitely. I think there's going to be a lot of competition, especially in that defensive line and linebacker room. Today, we got a new transfer from Missouri State, Dallas Winter Johnson. That is an absolutely incredible name. So I'm excited to see what he can do. Obviously, Santana Hopper is a very talented defensive lineman from App State. We also got on here Derek Shepard Jr. coming over from UAB. We'll be playing them again this year, so that'll be a fun game for him. And then Trayvon McAlpine from Texas Tech, a huge defensive lineman. I think he's going to have an impact there and have an opportunity. And then lastly, elite. I think it's Nayerne, Liberty defensive lineman.
Yeah. Elliot, Nairn, Elite, Nierne. We're gonna, Casey, you're gonna have to let us know how to pronounce that name when you come on here. We got some good ones coming in, and yeah, another guy, Ty Cooper, coming over from Mississippi State, plays Bandit. and a lot of help in the defensive backfield as well, since experienced players in our defensive backfield have entered or have graduated and are moving on to bigger and better things. So yeah, Reed, I'm really interested in what our defensive backfield will look like this year. Obviously, Caleb Ransaw is going on to the NFL. Jonathan Edwards is going to I believe, the Shrine Bowl, looking to make his name in the league. But Ray Pleasant played a lot for us this year, and he was really good. Javian White and Jaden Lewis, two true freshmen, got a lot of playing time. But look, there's going to be opportunity, right? There's going to be chances because his impact players are moving on to the next level, which has become a theme here in Uptown, Reed. DBs moving on to the NFL. I remember Aaron Rodgers a few weeks ago gave a huge shout out to Jarius Monroe. No one asked about Jarius Monroe. Aaron Rodgers just decided to talk about him for like 3 minutes at the end of a press conference. It was pretty cool to see. So, yeah, I guess, Reed, are you ready to bring on our special guest here?
I'm very excited. I want to hear from Casey.
All right, Green Wave fans, welcome Casey Eziomume. What's up, Casey?
What's up,
Good to see you, man.
I'm good.
We are so excited to have you part of Green Wave Nation. Like we just talked about, there's going to be a lot of opportunities to play this year, and we're looking forward to seeing you on the field. I'll start off by asking, what made you choose Tulane?
All right, so when I hit the portal, it was like I was looking for a better opportunity, a better platform to play for me, because this is my last year, so I wanted to be in like the best predicament. And so I was getting offers through the portal, you feel me? And then Tulane hit me, and Tulane stood up because one of my homeboys that I was at Albany with, he transferred from Tulane, so he was always talking about Tulane. I mean, I was up to date with them, like they was ranked. I seen they was ranked top 25, like so I knew there was a good program and stuff. So when they hit me and they offered me, I'm like, oh snap, like this is a big deal, you feel me? Like, so I'm going through with it. Then the coaching staff, also like they was really talking to me every day. Like they was really showing love, you feel me? Like they was checking up on me, like making me feel like a family. And I ain't even committed yet, and it was making me feel like a family. So that was another reason. Then with Coach McCluskey, as you mentioned, like the DBs, I want to play at the next level. So he sent DBs to the next level. Like he's developed them, he's done got them right. Like you said, Jonathan Edwards. I know one of the corners there, Michael Robinson. Like he's going. So like that was like it was like all this stuff leading to what I was looking for, and it's there. It's like why not choose Tulane? You feel me?
Yeah, why not Tulane? I know one of our coaches loves to say that, and that's definitely like how I feel too. Honestly, you get to play football in the most unique, honestly, in my opinion, the best city in the country, for a really historic program who's competing for championships year in and year out. That being said, Casey, what are your expectations for this year? Like, what are your goals? What do you want the end of 2025 to look like for you and for the team?
I just want to come in and be able to contribute and have a good season like they did. You feel me? Like I feel like it's a standard, and I want to be able to keep the standard even more exceeded. Like I want to win the championship, and I want to be able to be in the playoffs. So like, but really, I just want to be able to contribute, like be a factor in us winning. And I want to see for real, for real.
Yeah, I love to hear that. Coach John Summerall in his first press conference said that he's going to win a national championship at Tulane. And with the way this roster is shaping out, I wouldn't be surprised. We were looking for a playoff spot this year, kind of fell off towards the end, but anything can happen when you put the right group of people together. So you've transferred before. How have you seen college football change since you began your career?
So I feel like the biggest thing NIL, like that's the biggest thing, like, and the transfer portal, like, because when I first was in college, like, you couldn't really transfer like that, like, and if you did, you had to sit out. So it's like how they changed it. It's like you can really leave whenever. But I also like, and I know people be like, they be hating on it, like, oh, you can leave this and that. But if you really look at it, like a lot of schools like Alabama, they really like they was the powerhouse. They was going to the playoffs like every year. Like the talent was distributed equally. So I feel like with the transfer portal rules, like it's talent everywhere. So that's why schools can come out and like schools like Boise State like can come out ranked, like, and it makes college football more interesting.
Yeah, definitely. And kind of in that vein, what was it like entering the portal, Casey? I know this is your second transfer, so you've got some experience now.
Yeah.
what's the process like? Who are you talking to decide to go into the portal? Who are you talking to on like what your perfect landing spots are? What's that like?
So like I want to shout out to my coach, my trainer back here, Coach Tuna. He really helped me with like that's somebody I really talk to. He's like my mentor, like he gives me advice. So it's like he helped me out, but I feel like also like it was me just being confident and like taking a risk because like in the portal is like you're a free agent, so like you leaving one school that you're comfortable with and you taking a chance on yourself. So I really feel like that's like a big confidence thing like that I had to really take on myself. But honestly, like I feel like the experience, like I feel like if you believe you have the talent and you like, cause it's like where you are, you might be somewhere, but you be valued somewhere else more. So it's always like really just putting yourself out for real.
Yeah, that's really cool to hear. I'm sure there's a lot of different ways that players approach a transfer portal. We've seen
Yeah,
that, but I love hearing that from you. So New Orleans is a very unique and different city. You know, we got things like gumbo, Mardi Gras, lots of good restaurants, lots of fun. What are you most
The
looking
two
forward
main
to?
things are gumbo and Mardi Gras.
Yeah, the two
so
big
like
things.
So I got friends from New Orleans. They always telling me about Mardi Gras. So really, I gotta check out Mardi Gras. I gotta at least see it once. But I haven't tried gumbo from here yet. I tried the oysters. The oysters were good. Like I never ate oysters until my visit. And, they was smooth. They was cool. And New Orleans got a lot of food. Like it got a lot of different food. Like I'm ready to try it for real.
Do you like to try new foods, Casey? Are you adventurous when you go to a new restaurant?
Yeah, for sure. Like I like sometimes when I'm bored, I just sit up and look at different restaurants that I never tried just to try like just to see like what they got on the menu. If I might get put on with something. I might not like it, but sometimes I might find my new favorite thing. So I'm definitely gonna do that when I get to New Orleans because I'm definitely gonna do that.
Yeah, that's for me as a student, that was the best thing. Was like it could be any random day of the week and you can get like a fantastic meal, like one of the best meals you can get in like the whole country, you know. There's
Yeah.
so many good restaurants, you can't go wrong.
What's your favorite restaurant?
Mm. Well, I know on our last trip together, Reed, we did some damage at Superior Seafood.
Yeah,
Okay.
if you like oysters, Superior Seafood's great. Uh,
Okay.
um, I love Bruno's, not necessarily for the food, but that's just like classic where we always went.
Mhm.
I don't know, Jack. What about you?
Yeah, I would say like every time I go back to New Orleans, I stop at Superior Seafood just because it's such a vibe. Like a good deal for happy hour, and you can get like what is it, a dozen char-grilled oysters, and then a big drink for not too much. And that's real good. What I like Atchafalaya, that place is
Achafalaya is
really
good,
good,
yeah.
like brunch and breakfast foods. Um, yeah.
Koshan, I like Koshan a lot, and
Oh
there's
yeah.
also Shaya. I don't know. There's so many you could eat at a different restaurant all 3 meals for a year and just find something new every day.
Yeah, I had tried Katie's. I'm definitely gonna visit Katie's again. That was a good spot.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. Uh, what do you like most about the new coaches that you've been talking to that have been recruiting you for Tulane? And what's their defensive mind like? How is it different from what you've seen in the past?
Okay, so the coaches, I like that they're really transparent, like who they are, who they say, like what they're. That's really who they are. Like just like I said, going up there, and like actually seeing them, being around them, like it didn't feel fake, it didn't feel staged. Like it really felt genuine. Like even talking to the head coach, like he got an open door policy I heard about, like that. That's really like you can just really come in there and talk to him. Like so, I really feel like the
No, I think we lost KC.
That's it.
We'll
We
get
got to
him
stop
back
it.
soon, and I'm excited to hear the rest of his answer.
I need to make a list of my favorite New Orleans restaurants. It's a shame we can't make it to New Orleans more often.
I know. All right, here we go. He's back.
okay.
What's up, Casey?
Yeah, I was saying, yeah, the coaches are really genuine and defensively, like just like off of what like when I on my visit watching film, like Coach McCleskey got a plan, like and feel me, like he always teaching me little stuff just on why they're doing the things they do, and like he's showing me like he's telling me like why we should do it, and he's showing me like how it works. Like he was showing me clips on like different stuff, so like I'm excited to get in defense. I'm not gonna lie.
Nice. That's great to hear. What about the scheme that the staff runs? How do you see yourself fitting in? There's a few unique positions, like I think spear, and then also complicated safety roles in the defense. How do you envision yourself fitting in, Casey?
So I see myself in the boundary corner, like really pressed up. Like that's what I like. I like press man. I'm a press man corner, so I see myself in the boundary, maybe going on a couple blitzes or something, but really just like playing man defense on whatever
Nice.
receiver line up.
That's a fun position. I always love watching the corners, getting physical on the edge. Hopefully you get your name called a lot this year with a lot of interceptions and a lot of pass breakups. I'm looking forward to that. Uh, so Yeoman Stadium is relatively new. I think what year? 2013.
Yeah, it's probably like 10, a little over 10 years old now.
Yeah. So we have a few big quote power four teams coming to play in the Yole this year. What home game are you most looking forward to?
So just coming up there out here, and Duke is a rival.
Yeah.
So I'm already knowing. I'm knowing that Duke. That's gonna be a game. I'm looking forward to playing Duke. I'm looking forward to playing Northwestern for real. But just because I know like those are some big games that I heard. But I'm really looking forward to playing any game in the whole stadium because I know like it's gonna be jumping. Like I know I'm just ready to play out, see how New Orleans the culture is out there for real.
Yeah. When we were at school there, you couldn't pay people to come to the games, Casey. We were the only two people in the student section. We would be on ESPN all the time. Literally every game, our parents would turn on ESPN, just know that we're okay because they were the only people there. But now they have to like wait in line and like apply to get a student ticket because the student section fills up. And I know we were there for the Ole Miss game a few years ago, and that was honestly the best, like one of the best college environments I've been at. It was so fun. The student section was rocking hours before kickoff. So hoping we can capture some more of that and get some atmospheres like that. Reed, you think we should go to the Duke game this year? I feel like we kind of have to, right?
Yeah, I gotta pencil it in.
Feel like I should go to every game.
That Duke game, I think, will be the most hostile environment that Yeoman Stadium has ever experienced. It's going to be 99% Tulane fans, and it'll be fun. Those types of games are always fun whenever Tulane gets to play in them. So I'm really looking forward to watch that.
Yeah, Casey, if you pick off Darian Mensah in the Duke game, you'll instantly become every Tulane fan's favorite player.
So I know what I got to do then.
Yeah. Casey, who are you most looking forward to play with on the defensive side? And then I guess in practice, who are you looking forward to play against? Who's going to challenge you on the other side of the ball?
So really, I'm not really I don't really know too many people on the defense side. So I'm getting up there, but like I know like one person I met on my visit, Ray Sean Pleasant, like y'all mentioned. Like my coach was telling him like if I need to hang around anybody, I need to be him because he's a hard worker. So I'm looking forward to really getting in with him, like really working hard. 'Cause, like I feel like iron sharpens iron. So if I'm going against competition, like you feel it's gonna only make me better. And then the receiving core, like I'm looking for. I got a couple of receivers coming in. I think one from FAU. So I'm looking forward to going against that competition for me because we can only make each other better.
Yeah, you're gonna have to let us know what it's like going up against a big physical guy like Sean Nicholas in practice, and then someone who's super shifty like Shaz Preston, two receivers that are returning for the Wave that are going to be tough to cover. I'm sure.
Rayshon's definitely the right guy too. I don't know
Yeah.
if you saw, but he had a few touchdowns this year. Also, he was killing it.
He scored 3 touchdowns after like it was like week 6 or 7 or something. He was second on the team in touchdowns as a cornerback. It's pretty funny.
No, that's hard. That's hard. Really.
Yeah,
that's hard.
All right, so Casey, we heard a lot about what you're excited about and what you're looking forward to with Tulane. Why don't you tell Green Wave Nation a little bit about yourself? Like, what was it? Where'd you grow up? How has your college experience been so far? What do you like to do in your free time? Yeah, give everyone the down low.
All right, so I'm my name Casey Eziomume. If y'all don't know how to pronounce my last name, it's Eziomume. I already know the announcer's gonna mess it up, but we gonna get there when we get there. But so I'm from Georgia. I was born in Decatur. I live over here by Kennesaw. I went North Cobb High School. I'm the oldest of 3, so my sister she go to Georgia State, and my brother he played football for Clemson. He played running back. So really growing up, like I used to play basketball up to sixth grade, but I wasn't really good at basketball. Like so, I stopped playing in sixth grade and I started playing football. I played football in third grade, but I really started playing like football for real like seventh grade. I played up. Then I played for North Cobb High School, where my little brother went to, and my sister went to. I ended up going to Alabama A&M. That's where I graduated from. So going to HBCU was a good experience. Like for me, it was a good experience. Good. I met a lot of people. I met a lot of connections. And football, you meet a lot of talented people in there. Then going to Albany, that was a whole nother thing. Like we're playing is more fast tempo. We're playing more competition and stuff. So Albany going up to there, that was a good experience too. Being in New York, because I'm from the South. Like I've always been in the South. I went from Georgia to Alabama, so going to New York was crazy. Like I'm meeting different people. I'm going with different cultures, but I was able to adapt, and I'm glad that I went because I feel like everything in life, like experience, life is all about experiences. So it was a great experience, and looking forward to ending my college experience in New Orleans for real.
Yeah,
But oh my bad. What I really do, I really be on the game for real, like NCAA, like or I like to run errands. I might like just go to the mall just to do certain stuff. Like for me, so it's like I don't really do too much crazy stuff. Like I really be doing the same thing for real.
So have you started your Tulane dynasty yet in NCAA?
Nah, not yet. I'm really waiting until I get in there.
There you go.
Like,
Yeah.
but not yet.
what do you think your highest attribute is going to be in the game?
I hope it's my speed if they being real. But I feel like it's gonna be my speed, my physicality, and my man coverage, if anything.
All right, we'll tell EA Sports you
Yeah.
gotta be a 99 overall.
No, for real, they need a blitz.
That'd be cool. And you also definitely got to be happy coming back to some warmer weather
Yeah.
after being in Albany. That's got to be a really unique experience. Did you
Yeah,
play
like
any snow games?
nah, we didn't. So we didn't end up playing snow games. But the last game we played, it was really cold. Like it was cold. Like that was the coldest game I ever played, I think. And it was so crazy. Like I went on my visit just like earlier this week. I mean, it's winter, but it didn't feel like winter. I'm like, oh snap! Like I like the weather over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The summer practices are going to be hot. I can promise you that. I spent a couple summers in New Orleans. It's good though. You sweat everything out. You'll be ready.
Yeah, I think so when the Wave played ULL this year, the field temperature was like, what was it, like 130 something degrees or something crazy hot. And then in the conference championship game against Army in West Point, New York, the field temperature was like 5 degrees. It's like it's
Oh,
got to be the only team in the country to play a game with 130-degree difference
Yeah.
throughout the season. That's wild. Yeah.
it's crazy.
Do you have a preference? Do you prefer cold or warm weather for football games? It might make the other
I
team
feel
hurt
like
more.
I feel like warm. I feel like
Yeah.
warm weather. Like I don't got no problem playing in the cold, but if I could pick, I play in warm weather, warm cool weather.
Are you gonna miss anything about New York?
I'm gonna miss the people I met. You feel me? I met a lot of cool people. I made a lot of connections. So I'm gonna miss that. But no, I'm ready to get down south. I'm ready to be down south. I feel like I'm a southern boy. I'm supposed to be down south.
Definitely. We can't wait to have you on the team, getting ready in practice. Where can people find you? What's your Twitter and any other socials you want to shout out?
All right, so it's all my socials the same. It's K, then my last name, Eziomume. So yeah, y'all can find me on Twitter. Y'all can find me on Instagram. Feel me? I'm not Hollywood. Anybody can always
Keio.
talk to me. You feel me? So yeah.
Yeah, we'll get Green Wave Nation all over it. We really appreciate you coming on and taking the time to talk to Greenie Nation. It's
No,
really
thank
cool.
y'all for having me though. Thank y'all for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. You're welcome back anytime, Casey. Good luck the off season and good luck with this upcoming season. We're excited to see you play on Saturdays and excited to watch your journey with the Wave. So yeah, with that, roll Wave, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Anything else, Reed? What do you got?
Roll Wave.
All right, y'all roll wave.